So this is it, the final time we'll find ourselves in the wild unknown, with the frogs and toads, living far from home. It's been a great time living in Amphibia, but it's finally time to head home. However, it seems the moon is, a little lost. It seems to be making its way to the planet of Amphibia. Why is this? Andreas has been defeated. The core has been defeated. All should be well, right? Right? What happened to the core? Where did it go? And what is it doing? And is this part of the prophecy? Does Anne, Sasha, and Marcy, do they still have a prophecy to fulfill? A destiny to save this world? Let's find out. One more time. Amphibia! The hardest thing. The defeat of King Andreas and of Darcy. Yep, it's the core. What? You're kidding me. It just flew up to the moon. Whoa. Why though? That is a hell of a contingency plan. Jesus. It's coming right for us! The moon was the home of the core's project. A plan to eradicate life? Why? Fear? Whatever it takes to defeat you and to claim the stones. But wouldn't it destroy itself in the process? How do you stop this? Is it Mother Ohm? Yep, it's Mother Ohm. Oh yeah. Marcy meet Mother Ohm. Mother Ohm meet Marcy, yada yada yada. It's time for the prophecy. Okay, so the prophecy's just like, yeah, you'll try to save the world. Whether you actually do it or not is kind of up in the air, but you'll try. Oh, they might not be able to get home. So it's either save Amphibia or go home. This feels like a no-brainer, but what would that mean? I mean, would they be able to do the temple runs again to repower up the stones? I mean, that shouldn't be hard, right? I mean, it would be pretty asshole of a thing to just be like, well, good luck with the whole moon thing. We out. I mean, like, come on. It's not much of a choice at all. Toadstool was just like, thank God. One more thing. Stones may not be enough. Wait, secret spell? A hidden power within the stone. What? Okay, so there's a contingency if you don't have enough power, but it basically means you die. That's not good. I feel like you wouldn't bring that up if it wasn't gonna come to that. Oh, Valeriana? Where have you been? Resonate with their hearts. Yes, use the power of the Chaos Emeralds. Cool anime powers. What? Costumes! Yo, this is some Magical Knight Rayearth shit. This is Magical Knight Rayearth! Oh my god, this is literally Magical Knight Rayearth. Dude, it is cool anime powers. Yo. Dude, synergy buff. Okay, gotcha. So if you guys use the powers all at once, it becomes even greater. So they could never fully unleash the power of the stones by themselves. Nice. Also gotta love that Sasha's outfit has friggin' spikes on it. Punch the moon in the face. It's like the Powerpuff Girls flying off. And so it's up to Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup to save their new home. Deploy defenses. Okay. Jesus, what the what? Experimental weapons is right. Yes, I am living for this. Oh my god. Really? The power of tennis! Yo. What? Ace. What's Sasha's? Pom-poms. The power of pom-poms. Of course. And it's getting up and close and personal and beating them. Nice. What? Mega Pom Pom! Dude! The coolest, most anime thing ever. Yes. The power of love in anime will save us all. It's beautiful. Oh, I'm friggin' tearing up, man. The power of anime. The power of anime. And of course, Marcy, a 20-sided die. Yes. Yes. Yes! Nat 20! Yes! Yep, Nat 20! Oh, yes! It's beautiful. Andreas. Oh no, it still has a connection to him. Andreas. Come on, man. Take the moon and push it someplace else. Really? She tripped in space. Finally. Doing the right thing, man. Time to finally stop listening to your father, Andreas. There you go, man. It's good to honor your parents, but sometimes you need to understand when they're asking you to do the wrong thing. When it goes so entirely against everyone you know and love. Sometimes, plenty of times, the parent doesn't always know what's right. Yes! Again, take the moon and push it someplace else! Cannot stop a god. You're no god. Their cool anime powers are fading. Oh, right. This is the first time they've ever used these powers, and they're draining enough as it is. And at least has some experience with this. Looks like it's finally time for the final gambit. May die in the process, god. That is no choice at all, dude. Oh no, the Frobos! No way it ends like this. Is there a way around this? I mean, Anne has the most experience with the stones, but I couldn't see her dying. How did they get back, though? Oh, cool anime powers. I mean, of course it would be Anne in the end who saves the day. Yeah, Spring, I don't know if you can survive in the vacuum, bro. The people are Amphibia's greatest treasure. Yes. And that's why all the filler episodes were important. The greatest treasure of Amphibia? Her friends are her power? Cool anime bullshit? Yes! Yes! Again, the power of love in anime. Oh! Whoa! What? Did Anne just go Ultra Instinct? Did she awaken to her Devil Fruit ability? I'm sorry, the white forms are starting to be in lately. Oh jeez, her body's cracking. Oh jeez. Is she gonna use Chaos Control? Oh, nope. Kamehameha. Oh jeez. She just destroyed the moon. Is that a good thing? I mean, tides and... You know what? Gonna chalk it up to anime bullshit. But, oh jeez, she's looking kinda rough. How do you fix this? Really? That's your only regret? Holy shit! Holy shit! No way! No way! What? Oh, what? What? Oh, what the hell? What is this? Where is this? What? Is this... Oh, her other shoe! Is this, like, heaven? Because it has a little bit of her home on Earth and her home in Amphibia. I was in the middle of getting, like, really emotional for a second there. Wait, what? 3 stones deity would like to chat. That sounds a little sus, but... Man, that is an old school computer. Hello, Anne. Who is this? The cosmic guardian who has watched over countless worlds for countless eons. What? Why is it old computer? Old? Are you human beings using something else these days? Yeah, just a couple of decades. Perhaps we should try a different form. Domino 2? What? Really? Oh no, Hey, nope, none of that. I am very cute. Are you God? Copy? A backup. That is a lot to take in, so... Anne is dead, but... You're essentially a backup. Kind of a way of getting around the whole Anne has technically died, but she technically hasn't. Weird. I love that. Just a watcher, a viewer. Not in the demographic, though. It's just like, hey! Because a lot of these animated series are just like, oh man, they draw in a lot of adults, like me, but Disney wants kids only, and it's just like, but we adults have money. You give us, toys, books, figurines, we would spend money on that. Just saying. The classic, my true form would cause your eyes to burst from your skull. And no. A job. A replacement for a god. In 10,000 years, only one person actually used the power of the stones for good? I can believe that. What would I use the power of the stones? To get rich. No lie. Yeah, you have a choice. Death or servitude. But that's God. Bingo Fridays. Actually, now that I think about it, is that the voice of Ruby from Steven Universe? Kinda sounds like her. Leave it to Anne to give up ultimate power and everlasting life. No one's perfect. I like that. I like that this is the lesson she learned. The people with the potential to change time and time again, people have shown the capacity to change when it really came down to it. Oh, friggin' singularity. Whoa, that is... Whoa, crap. That reminds me of card captors. That's a good point, though. If you could change the mind of a god at age 13 with everything you've been through, who knows? What'll happen when it's actually your time? You know, once you've reached the end of your life, I'll ask you this question again. See where it goes. Okay. Well, you just put a timetable on when Anne's gonna die. Well, I mean, 78, so she lives to be, what, 91? That's not a bad life, all things considered. I wouldn't have told her that, but let's be real. Once you hit 91, it's just like, you got it done with all your living. I mean, what? She really wants to live another 9 years to make it to 100? Even further than that? I'm pretty sure most of her friends and family are gonna be dead by then. Who was around the same age or older than her, at least. Hey, that's a pretty good life expectancy, all things considered. Hey, Anne, see your friends moaning over your ashes? Not now, Anne. Mourning over your death. Yeah, got dropped off by God. I would not explain what happened. Just be like, I had an extra life, essentially. Oh no. Shards of... Oh wait. Talk to you later. Oh man. The deity of the gems, he's really trying to convince you to take that job. Alright. Yep. It's a one-way trip, so this truly is goodbye, Amphibia. Dang, the big goodbye, huh? Aw, yeah. Like, those regrets in the background, it's just like, man, all those adventures we could have had with Marcy, Eunice, and Olivia that we never got to see, that might be the biggest bummer of them all. Oh! My ship, it sails forward. Yes! Vindication! What about Andreas? What happens to him now? Of course she still cares, big guy. Despite everything, you did the right thing in the end. And if the person who you kinda murked, can forgive you. Oh, really? His arm. Oh my god. It does suck that Percy and Braddock never came back. Oh my god. I am shocked Percy and Braddock never showed up again. Dang. Now this. Oh jeez. Oh no. Oh my heart. Yeah. Polly will probably be a terror when she gets older. You always have a home here. Oh boy. I can understand him not wanting to lose her. You'll still be together in your heart. A friendship that ran against the world? Nah, ran against the universe, dude. Giving over her phone. Jeez. Finally time. The final portal. Really? A standing ovation. Oh boy. Just like that. Oh wow. The entire music box is gone now. Right. Build a better world together. Oh! Polly's got a hair! Seasons come and seasons go. I see. Oh, he has Barrel's Warhammer. On the pins from Leaf. I can understand him ultimately living a simpler life. He kind of got the Thanos ending, more or less. I guess the chains are a symbol of what he did, but you still redeemed yourself in the end, buddy. In the end, you did the right thing. That one dude's still up there? Oh, Stumpy's. Wally. No. Oh my god. Holy fuck. I was not ready for that. Maddie. Mrs. Croker, no. Wait, where? Loggle. Where'd your gains go, bud? One cheat day. Poor guy. Aw. Still together, I see. Yes. Scribe. That mighty beard. Mayor Tony? Really? Huh. Oh. Aw. Toadstool helping out. That's pretty sweet. Aw. Whoa. That raises a lot of questions that don't need to be answered. Y'all really doing this? Okay. Froho. Oh, that raises even more questions. No. They're cute babies and all, but That raises way too many questions I don't need answered. Hop Pop's Californian avocado. Oh my god. But it's a non-native species! Hop and I got the girl in the end. His usual spot. Oh, all the memories they made along the way. Nice. Oh, Spring looks older. Cooler. Let me guess. Yep, and Moon Choi. Ah, of course. Let the maid flow! A new continent. Kid really did some great things, huh? Oof, how much time is it? 10 years! At least in terms of Earth. Oh, only 68 more years to go, Anne. Oh, landed. What was that game? Okay, I definitely know who this is. Reppin' Bakugo and Sakura. Frogvasion, of course. Yep, and she looks exactly like how I think she would have looked. Of course, she never gave up on anime. Oh, Sasha! Yep, still clumsy. Happy birthday, nice. Oh wow, I love the stickers and the keychains and whoa, nice. Of course, Marcy's doing a webcomic. Oh, wow, Sasha became a psychologist. Dang. Wait, okay, so, yeah, it's about what I thought. After Marcy moved away, Sasha and Anne hung around for a little bit, and then kind of fell into different friend groups. Like, that's literally how it goes. I was not exaggerating. That's how it goes most times. It's not a negative thing. It's just that you guys were so different. And the only reason why you were so close was because you were in close proximity to each other. But you have different interests. It doesn't mean you stop being friends in general. It's just that you find other people who just share your interests. Shoot. They were about at the age that me and my friends around their age drifted apart. And then over the course of 10 years, it's just like, yeah, I still have a few friends that I think back fondly on, but we weren't as close. Honestly, had they not gone through the whole Amphibia thing, they probably would not be hanging out as much now. So honestly, Amphibia probably saved a major thing about their friendship. What is Anne doing? Did she start working at an aquarium? Wonderful world of frogs. Really? Big South American tree frog. Oh, really? And she has a scrunchie with the leaves. Oh, that's cute. She became a herpetologist. Huh. Wow. Not like a big thing, but still. Frog lady. The hardest thing is realizing you can't hold on to something forever. God, that's the truth. Yep, exactly. The things you care about the most get lost in Amphibia. Oof. Oh, man. Ohms, toads, a section that looks like Newtopia. Oh, man. Oh, hey. On the door frame. It's Mother Ohms. That's so cool. Oh, the toad enclosure is designed like Toad Tower. I didn't realize at first. Of course she would make a whole exhibit that feels like Amphibia. Oh, that's so cool. The end. Oh, man. These are the credits, huh? Dang. You know what? I'm so glad I got to share my entire journey through this online. This has been a fantastic series full of ups and downs. Just, this has been fantastic. And their stuff is a monument. The heron sword, the tennis racket, the crossbow. Oh, the final confrontation between Anne and Sasha at Toad Tower. God. And I'm glad, too. I've said it before and I'll say it again. 3 seasons? You can do so much. Just knowing you have 3 seasons to tell a story. Because honestly, I don't think I would really change anything. This was fantastic. Like, the journey of Anne to just find some insight and a direction in her life. Sasha understanding not to be so controlling and to just give back to others, helping others find their own direction, and Marcy understanding that it's not wrong to be yourself. Much healthier friendship overall. Like, yeah, they're not as close as they were before, but they ended up better people because of everything they went. Last reaction I was kind of called out for agreeing with the principal about how she saw Sasha cruising through life, being bossy, and Marcy being able to solve whatever for the future, but the way I saw that was just because it wasn't a positive ultimately. It is the direction they were probably just going to go into. The principal really kind of wrote them off, but she saw the directions they were going as a positive. But that wasn't the case. Like, no, that doesn't mean they're going to be happy in the future. It means they'll be successful. They would probably still grow up with miles and miles of baggage had they not been what they went through in Amphibia. But what they went through, what Anne went through, what Sasha went through, what Marcy went through, it steered them into a direction that ended up being much more comfortable for them in the end. Like, Sasha would have continued being bossy, probably bullied her way into success, hurting who knows how many people. Yeah, she'd be successful, but she'd be a terror. She'd be a monster. Marcy would probably just be detached from most people, never sharing her interests. Yeah, she'd solve so many things, whatever her mind came to, but she'd probably be miserable and alone. And she'd probably not even be doing anything she even remotely wanted to do. Always a follower, never blazing her own path. That was the direction they were heading in. They were heading into a direction where, yeah, they would not be friends there in that timeline as well, but it would be a lot worse. A lot worse. But with this, with everything they've been through, yeah, they still drifted apart, but they understood that was kind of okay. They understood that was where their lives were leading. Marcy probably had other friends. Sasha had other friends. Anne had other friends. They had other interests, but they still remained friends because they had their time in Amphibia, that real glue that was able to hold them together. But there was also that understanding of when things weren't right, calling it out. Like, she called out Sasha for doing the wrong thing. She understood when Marcy did the wrong thing, and understood when she was doing the wrong thing, and it was addressed. And when the things you care about or want to care about are in the wrong, they either change with you for the better, or they stay the same, or are something you need to move on from. And moving on can be the hardest thing. At least that's my viewpoint. I'd love to hear yours. Do you have friends who you eventually had to kind of grow apart from? Are you still good friends even now? Or do you not even talk anymore? I'll admit, my version of Anne, Sasha, and Marcy, that friend group, we don't really talk nowadays. But we see each other from time to time, and we think fondly on our childhood, and it's like, yeah, that was a good time. We still talk like we were just friends yesterday. Like we just hung out yesterday. I miss that time, but I don't long for it, because I know that we're different people now. And I think that was also the lesson for Andreas. He had to kind of understand that, hey, if you and your friends were going to drift apart, that would happen. But if you were still going to have a connection, a lifelong connection, that would have been a thing too. And never let a parent push you away from your friends, especially if they make you happy for all the positive reasons. If that friendship was wrong, it was wrong. If it's right, it's right. But that can be a hard thing to understand too. Looking back on this entire series, it is one big, long lesson. Especially once we found out how Anne got the Calamity Box. For each kid, it was like a deeper understanding of who they really were deep down. We made so many assumptions about Sasha, especially about Marcy, and so much of it ended up not being the truth. There was more to them than we realized. And yeah, each of them did something that was pretty bad in some way, shape, or form. But it was through understanding what they did was wrong, they were able to grow. It's not that any of them needed to be punished. It's that they had to learn from their mistakes and become someone better. Become someone they could be happy with. And that's a lesson that I'm still in the process of learning. And maybe you're in the process of learning it too. So if you have a story to tell, I'm all ears. But until the next time, I want to say thank you for joining me. And if you've been with me on this journey from the beginning, thank you all the more. This has been a wild ride, and I'll never forget this series. I will cherish it in my heart for as long as possible. I hope the lessons that it taught me stick with me for as long as they possibly can. So, I have plenty of other series on my channel. Check them out, but if this is the breaking point for you, if this is where we part ways. Well, it might be hard, but I wish you a fond farewell. Till next time, I'm Duuz-Diz-Din, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye!